get. And that's just what it is. Now, I know some of the brothers, some of you, listen, some of you immigrant women out there, talking about some of you sisters, from the diaspora, they got some brothers out here who single, another way for you to, politicians on code, get your communities on code, and then we can really do something as a community, because this is y'all time. Look, them other groups.
See, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt. The last part of this, except for get this in code, get this in code, because that is communism. That's socialism, right? But the we can do something part, it can only work if he didn't identify as FBA.
Right.
So they need to fix themselves first. We don't have trauma. They have that trauma. We don't have that issue. We're just here to work and raise our families, and we want to be cool with everybody. We don't want to be aligned with you just because of the color of our skin. We want to be aligned with every human being that aligns with us socially, whatever it is, like at an individual level, because we don't want to vote collectively either. The Somalis in Minneapolis tend to vote Democrat, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the Afro-Colombians in Miami, they vote Republican, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to let people decide what works for them and their communities. Don't put your community in my community. That's where I think the conflict is starting from. They want us to submit to them. And we're like, bro, you can't tell people from a warrior culture to be submissive to you. I mean, and a lot of the times we are alphas, right? African men are alphas, bro. Like we run our families.
But Nana, they're warriors too.
Yeah, but theirs is amongst themselves. They're killing themselves.
Yeah, well,
we use it to defend territory, like from wars and invasions from other places.
Right.
We don't use it to hurt other people that have not come to hurt us.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. That's definitely a good point.
Yeah.
Groups outside of black immigrants, they got a tougher time to deal with black folk. But black immigrants can actually fix it like this. They really can. No matter what some black people tell you. I'm trust because I know my people. Even guys like that's in your community, like in this video, get them in line too. Or you know what? Say, hey, ICE, get him. I know where he at. He needs to go back. That's it. Because for too long we dealt with too many guys like this in this video being disrespectful. Guys like this getting political positions. Guys like this getting supervisor jobs and turning against us as black Americans. Guys like that saying there's no racism. What y'all talking about? Racism? Y'all talk about.
There is no racism. It could be, but it's not enough to impact what you want to be. Right. Let's take a scenario right now. If my son is going to school, is there any racism that prohibits him from going to a private school, a public school? I don't see it. You could go wherever you want to go in this country. Is there any racism that prohibits you from going to Walmart? I don't see it. Any racism that prohibits you from going to church? I don't see it. Now, will you have people? We face more discrimination from this group than we do any group in America. Black folks in America treat us worse than any other group in this country. They are the only ones that would tell an African to go back home. I've never heard any white dude tell me that. For 20 years, not one time. Actually, the most welcoming people that I have, and this is my own experience, so you cannot debunk that. My personal experiences, the people that have been helpful to me the most have been white folks. And they didn't do it because of the color of my skin. They did it because I proved something to them. I came on with respect. It was worth it for them to help me in those situations or in those scenarios. Okay? So I don't know what they talk about. I could go on and on about these people. These are the most hateful people that I have ever come across. When we started the stream today, my friend, the Afro-Colombian friend, joined me. he has my travel phone in Colombia. He keeps, I have a travel phone in Colombia. He keeps that travel phone for me in Colombia. I don't bring it back to the US. So my Google account is open on there. That's how much I trust him. So I was like, why am I texting myself? Then he told me it's him. He told me it's him because he's watching it from the phone that I gave to him. And when I go to Colombia, he picks me from the airport and he brings that phone to me so that I can use it in Colombia. The reason I do that is if you lose it, it's something that it's a travel phone. So it's something that I can use, right? I don't have any banking apps connected to it. So if they steal it, they just have my Gmail account and that's it. And my secondary Gmail account, my other YouTube channel. So it's a protective thing because I understand how Colombia works, right? Now these guys that are traveling to Medellin, they're going with their new latest iPhones. They're wearing jewelry. They have all their banking apps on their phones. They are talking to girls, So if I come up on a robbery, that's the only time I'll lose my phone. Is when I come up on a robbery. I'll just give it to them because it's worthless. They are not even being robbed, right? Theirs is usually them bringing a chick to trick, and then the chick takes their shit away, and then they rob them of their money. And you saw in that video, they kidnapped the whole dude and tried to extort a lot of money from his relatives. I don't know if you know this story, Kung Fu. There's a guy in Minnesota, an Asian guy, who got kidnapped in Medellin, and they killed him. Even after they took the money, they still killed him.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. So they are playing with a turf that is very dangerous, huh?
And he wasn't I don't think he was a passport bro, was he?
No, but he had a girlfriend. He first went there to clap cheeks, and then one of the girls he met on Tinder.
Oh, yeah. I really remember who you're talking about now. Yeah. Okay.
One of the girls he met on Tinder became kind of a girlfriend.
Yeah.
And then there's a term they use for it. It was in that O'Shea video where like you start talking to the girls before you get to the place. They use a term for that. In that the O'Shea interview with that guy, it's like you line them up before you get there.
So pipelining.
Pipelining. So I think he was pipelining and it became a relationship and the girl kidnapped him. And after extortion, the girl's boyfriend killed him.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they're willing to die for that. Let them do it.
About race too much, right? That's the kind of guy that would say that right there. And then now they're really seeing some racists in ICE, because there's some racists in ICE. And then they want to start crying now. Well, where's the FBAs? So yes. We are thoroughly want guys like him, Myron Gaines, and other ones out. You better believe it. But guys like him who's totally disrespectful, it will never be allowed in his homeland.
They want Nana out too, man.
Yeah. He's like I said before, he'll never hold a debate with you. Never.
Yeah, no. These guys are not. No. Absolutely not.
And it's a new day. We will not allow disrespect, and you will be checked from the gate. We are gatekeeping too. We're not letting anybody just come into our culture and just coming in and doing what you want to do.
Who is going into their culture though? Like me, and this is me and this is me being honest. I don't listen to their music. You guys probably know I've said it 100 times on the channel. The closest to their stuff I may listen to is R&B, and I don't play it. Maybe my wife will be listening, and then it'll just come through. Right? But I will not I don't even know their artists anymore. I think for the last 10 years I've tuned out. I don't know what the new artists are. I don't know who's making music anymore in their community, right? I think my knowledge of hip hop ends with Jay-Z. After Jay-Z, I lost everybody. I didn't listen to anything after that, right? So there's nothing in the culture that interests me. And I'm just being honest. I'm not being like petty or saying anything bad against them. Like, it's not interesting to me. I've been to 54 countries. There's other cultures that I've experienced that I really love. So those are the music that I will listen to as part of my cultural immersion with those places. Like South African music from Amapiano, Nigerian and Ghanaian Afrobeats, right? And then in South American, Panama and Colombia and Venezuela, Vallenato. Those are the things that I listen to. I think I will listen to soft rock before I listen to rap. That's how far off I am from their culture in terms of like even on the music front, right? As far as fashion, I don't dress like them. I'm not interested. I mean, I'll pop on a t-shirt, but I don't think that's their culture, right? I just wear a t-shirt. Uh, I work in shorts because I sit in the house working. I don't go out to work, but I'll pop on a suit from time to time if it's serious business, right? So there's really nothing culturally that I'm interested in. I don't eat their food. I don't even know what their food looks like. I've never been to an all black restaurant. Like I don't know. I've never even seen one, so I don't know what is in there. I'll go to a Nigerian restaurant. I'll go to a Kenyan restaurant if there is. There's an Ethiopian one here that is very good. There's a Gambian one that is also very good. And that is not me being like racist or prejudice. No, it's just not, sometimes they're just not interested in something, right? It's not nothing that interests me for them to even use the word culture.
You got an invitation in the chat.
Let's see. Bongo, TZ Music. Which one is that? Let me see.
Tanzanian.
It's Tanzanian? I went to school with two guys that are in Tanzania. I don't know where they live now, but good friends of mine. Bongo
Bongo Flava.
Flavor. I know this guy is also from there, right? The guy that does the what's that Tanzanian artist name? The guy that lives in South Africa. He's a big guy. Diamond, Platinums.
Yeah, Diamond Platnumz, yeah.
Yeah.
He moved to South Africa?
He spends. I know he has a girlfriend there. I'll save this and watch it. He has a girlfriend there, so and then he has a couple of kids over there. So I think he spent some time. He spent a lot of time in South Africa, and he did that big movie on Netflix. The series that they've been doing on Netflix.
Yeah, I think he's
Ring.
from Kigoma, Tanzania. There's a
Okay.
popular Swahili song called Kigoma from the Kigoma All Stars. So a bunch of different artists come from that one
Oh.
town.
Oh wow. So it's like a little music town, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like Valledupar in Colombia. All that music comes from a small town called Valledupar.
Mm-hmm.
No, he did not say that.
Wait, play that back. Play that back. I missed that. I was responding in the chat.
I didn't let it finish, but I know where it's going. He's making an exception for our women here in the US to get with some brothers. Because he loves that Ethiopian booty, doesn't he?
In and do what you want to do. Them days are over. It is a new day, and you're gonna come to our door with respect, or if you come with disrespect, then you will be met with disrespect. It's just that simple. Whatever you give, you will get, and that's just what it is. Now, I know some of the brothers. Some of you listen. Some of you immigrant women out there, talking about some of you sisters, from the diaspora. They got some brothers out here who single. Another way for you to definitely bridge the gap. Start dating and marrying some of these good brothers out here. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of brothers who more single than some of the women are.
The
More
problem
single.
is those problems are not ready. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you gonna do if you date them? They're gonna leave you with kids and they'll run off.
Yeah, they end up like
They,
Keith.
they're like, yep, the same shit they've done to their own women. So what are you doing? They don't see those women also don't want that because they know what's gonna happen. This is also part of their problems because they're not having success with immigrant women here too, right? They're not. And they are not all westernized. They're just not having success with them. Right? They don't want their women. So this is a bigger problem than they are hiding it in code, but we know what their real issues are. They
And
just
they're,
want to be dominating us.
bro, you know what's okay, here's the thing. Their code is so easy to decipher. All you have to do is just listen to it a few times. You already know what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like for example, I was on Aphrodamis's show the other day, and literally I didn't know that people were using the acronym YT for white people.
I thought it was YouTube.
Yeah, it's been YouTube for 21 years or so. We've been saying YT ever since then. And then all of a sudden I heard saw somebody typing it, in a way that just didn't make any sense. And I was like, so people are hating on YouTubers? And she said to me, are you serious? And then I was like thinking, let me go look it up real quick. And I realized people are using it for the term of white people instead of saying
Yeah.
white.
And
I was just like,
white
this
is
is
not a
stupid.
censored word on YouTube. So like, why can't you just say it? You know? Yeah, they got problems with everybody. Everybody. They had, remember they had their little spat with the Mexicans, but I guess the Mexicans are tough, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
that never lasts long. Every once in a while, they'll bring up
they bring it out.
a
Man, the
situation with
Mexicans even
Mexicans, and
whoop their
then
asses in prison. Like these Mexicans are
exactly.
tough, man. So they're like, we can't mess with these amigos, and there's a lot of them now. Like the Mexicans are a lot. So they really baked in. That's why they left the Mexicans alone. So I think like right now the radar is us. And I know it's two of us in the fight, but uh, we're so spicy that I have a feeling they'll just back. Man, these are thin-skinned people, man. They will say the most ridiculous things. Eventually, they're just gonna back down and move on to something else. Maybe they'll circle back to white supremacy. I don't know.
Uh, they will, but that won't last long either.
Yeah, they're too powerless to do that. And this is all an internet thing. They'll move on to something. Or the gender wars, they'll go back to dealing with their women and bashing them. I mean, a faction of them are still doing the gender stuff. But
Suspect, and you will be checked from the gate. We are gatekeeping too. We're not letting anybody just come into our culture and just coming in and do what you want to do. Them days are over. It is a new day, and you're gonna come to our door with respect, or if you come with disrespect, then you will be met with disrespect. It's just that simple. Whatever you give, you will get, and that's just what it is.
That didn't
Now,
make any
I know
sense.
some of the brothers. Some of you look.
yeah, it doesn't. He just wants us to be submissive to them. That's all it is. It's just a control thing, and he knows it's not gonna happen. You're not gonna be telling your doctor who is Nigerian, because I'm sure if he lives down in Houston, a lot of his medical doctors are Nigerians. You're not gonna tell them to come and submit to your stupid ass.
Exactly.
Listen, some of you immigrant women out there, talking about some of you sisters, from the diaspora. They got some brothers out here who sing.
You see the face of it changes.
Yeah.
He even changes the face, man. He gets into that O'Shea mood when those girls came around.
Oh man, he's definitely no dating coach. That's for sure.
Yeah. Oh, this guy is funny, man. I like I said, I think I judged him way too early. Absolute content good, man. Absolute content good.
Single, another way for you to definitely bridge the gap. Start dating and marrying some of these good brothers out here. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of brothers who are more single than some of the women are. Trust me, believe it or not, there's way more men who.
But what is wrong with marrying Keisha or dating Keisha? Keisha is single too. But you know why? Because Keisha got them 3 babies. Keisha got them 3 babies, man, that they gave to Keisha. And they want that fresh looking
Oh,
immigrant lady.
you said Keisha. Aphrodite uses this one character. What does he call her? Bone Quisha.
About Keisha. I'm gonna binge watch Afridamos all week, man. Because whenever he streams, I'll join him one of these days.